Live again. This topic is me understanding school shooters. I understand them. Getting bullied takes a fucking, does a real fucking number on you, man. I mean, look at all the fucking bullies that get away with so much. I mean, look. I know it's a cliche at this moment, but Columbine, well, the Columbine massacre that happened well over 20 years ago wouldn't have happened, and school shootings wouldn't have ever happened ever since. You know, we wouldn't have mass of school shootings in the early 2000s. Like, we wouldn't have that shit. You know, we wouldn't have massive school shootings because school shooters are the most stressed out motherfuckers on the face of the earth. School shooters are the most stressed out people, and it is the principal's fault for not handling the bullying problem that's been going on in schools ever since I was, a kid. I mean, I've been bullied in school as well. Despite me having friends and all, I've been bullied in school. I've not been, feeling pretty happy since then. People bullied me. They thought I was a weird kid, and they thought I had rabies and shit. Like, I distinctly remember when I was little, one woman told the other kids I had rabies. And knowing damn well I'm immune to rabies. Even the adults were bullying little kids back then. I understand school shooters. I understand them because I was bullied myself. Those people who don't sympathize with, like school shooters were the ones who got bullied.
Sure, come on, get in, quick.
Like, bruh.
Oh shit, here they come! Go, go, go! Lose them!
Get out of the fucking way!
Lose them! Oh, this is a disaster! I'm so fucking fat! Oh my god, they cannot get a shot of me! How's my hair? Do I look cute?
Why don't we worry about the gang of lunatics chasing you first?
I mean, look at all the bullshit that's been going on.
What the hell did you do?
Since the early 90s,
This is my average commute!
So who are you anyway?
Who am I? Hello? Take another look.
I mean...
hello? I'm trying to focus on not killing us right now.
I mean, look at all the fucking 90s school shooters that's been,
What touch are you? I'm Lacey Jonas.
Like...
I'm the voice of a generation.
Not
like...
my generation.
That's bullshit. I test very well in your demographic.
I mean, I understand all school shooters, and those who say that they don't, shame on you for not associating yourself with getting bullied all the damn time in school.
I'm starting to get the idea.
The idolizing, the worship, it's so draining. But I'm the closest thing to royalty these people have. Shit,
I mean, why don't you understand that it's never okay to blame, you know, school shooters?
One photo of me can sell for like 6 figures. I'm so... Are you crazy? I'm so hot right now.
I mean,
How do you live like this?
look at all the bullshit that's been going on.
For being a role model, changing lives.
They're still not giving up.
This is nothing. You should see what happens when I go to Asia. I mean, talk about icon.
I mean,
Looks like we lost them. Oh,
we turn like, and their stories into icon stories.
Your chauffeur now?
Oh, pretty please. I can't walk home.
I mean, come on, man. One fucking mistake that a schools making in the fucking 90s.
Do you want me to put your kids through college or something?
Consider it my good deed for the day. My kids aren't really academic types. Besides, a 90-pound celebrity against an army of paparazzi doesn't seem like fair odds to me.
Like, I don't think it's fair odds for, like, those school shooters to get, you know, demonized.
I mean, I mostly just suck on them and spit them into a bucket, but that's still probably like 100 calories.
I mean, look at all the bullshit that bullying causes.
She's a skeleton. Give that girl a sandwich. Lameness.
Like,
Whatever.
that's bullshit, dude. You can't go around allowing schools to get away with being pro-bullying. I mean, if you want to attack the problem, start putting the beat down on the parents of the damn bullies. So that way, the parents will fucking act right. The bullies will stop bullying kids. I mean, it's horrendous behavior.
I mean, do you have any idea how much money I spent on losing my regional accent? This is me. Thanks for saving me from those awful cops.
I mean,
you're such a sweetie.
I mean, all the constant cockamamie bullshit that goes into, you know, bullying kids, and you know, we got, you know, like bunch of kids going around shooting up schools because every single fucking person in the fucking world happens to be, you know, getting tired of, you know, like getting bullied. I mean, look at everything that's been, you know, that's been going on. I mean, you get one foot in the door of some sort of mischief, and bam! You have like a lot of, you know, like a lot of, you know, kids in school getting bullied and shooting up their school. You know, if we just started normalizing, you know, punishing the parents of the bullies, you know, for not, you know, raising their kids with the, you know, inane attempt to, you know, try to, you know, have like a bunch of kids being like safe in school. You gotta think. I mean, you gotta think. everything is kind of like the school's fault, you know? I mean, sure, we do things and say things we don't even mean, but when you just go and fuck up a kid's life while you're still going to the same school as them and taking the same classes and the same courses as them, you're fucking up another kid's life by bullying them to where they gotta fucking take revenge against the school. There was 2 kids in the early 90s that had enough of the bullying, so they strapped themselves up with a lot of ammunition and a lot of, you know, ammo magazines, clips, and, you know, a bunch of, you know, like having like a shit ton of weapons and taking their anger out on the damn school. That was like over 20 years ago. I understand that it's easy to like give in to getting tweaked the wrong way by the ever-growing bullying problem in schools, you know. I mean, that's kind of like how things go.
I just hope you have proper hatred for yourself. This ain't your problem, man.
I mean, that's kind of like how things are. I mean, the bullying situations got to stop in these schools. In order to prevent school shooters, start punishing the parents of the damn bullies. You don't go around condoning bullying. I say punish the schools for allowing things like that to happen. Punish them.
I think this is yours.
Incredible, dude. You should keep some of that for yourself.
Like, you can't get around you can't go around fucking up some kid's life like that. If you know, we had like proper schools that, you know, squashes the bullying situation, suspending kids for 5 fucking months, you know, early on in a fucking new semester for the kids, you know, punishing the schools for not taking care of the bullying problem the proper way, and firing a lot of principals to start taking care of the bullying problem in the first place. I say it's all the damn principal's fault, and maybe holding the schooling district treasurer's fault, or the district, the school district governor's fault for allowing that shit to happen. The bullying shit back when I was in school, that was an ever-growing fucking epidemic. Then it fucking became a generational fucking pandemic. As soon as we got into middle school, as soon as we got into high school, bam, It became a pandemic. The bullying pandemic in the academic world. Because schools are not properly taking care of the situations. Or suspending or banning the bullies from going to school. That's no way to behave as you know, like Cation district. You know, that's not how you're supposed to handle shit. 3 days or a fucking week ain't shit. Suspend the bullies for 5 fucking months. Give them time to fucking reflect on how they fucking treated somebody. And then we got the same shit going on in the workplace. I mean, we don't need this kind of shit going on. You know? It just tweaks me the fucking wrong way. When we have shitheads, brain dead shitheads in charge of the schooling district or schooling districts. Like, you are supposed to fucking take care of what the principals are refusing to take care of. Is the subsequent sanctioned unceremoniously firing teachers for not taking care of the bullying problem. And then all that shit over 20 years ago, way over 20 years ago, in 1990, in the early fucking 90s, the Columbine massacre happened. All because 2 kids got bullied, and the schools and Columbine High did nothing about it. So when the bullied takes matters into their own hands, oh, it's a crime. It's a crime. Get the fuck out of here. The biggest crime is not taking care of the bullying properly and jeopardizing your fucking job as a teacher. You're putting your own job at risk. You're putting your own teaching career at risk for not taking care of the bullying problem. And you as a school principal, you're putting your own damn career, your own damn corporate life in fucking jeopardy by not suspending, putting teachers on unpaid suspension for 5 fucking months, and putting kids that are doing the bullying, you know, put them on ungraded suspension for 5 fucking months, maybe even a month longer. Like, how about stop allowing school shooters to get fucking bullied, and allowing teachers to not fucking handle the bullying situation properly? And maybe shit like that back when Columbine High was still a school. How about take care of that shit before it gets any worse, before the bullied kids have to violently take matters into their own hands. That's why we have to have properly trained teachers and properly trained principals of schools to fucking know how to handle situations, so that way there would never be a need for a kid to take the bullying problem into their own hands and seek justice by their own hands alone. 2 kids in Columbine High got bullied, and they took matters into their own hands because some lazy ass teachers back then and some lazy ass principal was just trying to put their own damn careers at stake. That's your career on the line if you're a teacher. That's your career on the line as a principal of a damn high school. Get the matter resolved and fixed before the bullied student takes matters into their own hands. Right now. So that way there won't be another incident like what happened back in the early 90s with the Columbine massacre. Like, we don't need lazy ass principals and lazy ass teachers. We need hardworking principals and hardworking teachers that takes matters, the bullying matters, into their own hands and takes care and squashes and permanently rids the bullied kids of the bullied situations and of taking care of the bullied kids so that way they wouldn't get bullied. Freshmen, all the freshmen of high school, they could attest to this. They could, and yes, I demand that all 9th graders to back me up on this. Anyone who is a freshman in high school got bullied. Anyone who is a sophomore or junior got bullied by those who were, you know, seniors of high school. And those bullies are some fucking tough kids. Back when I was in school, the Columbine shootings, all the high school shootings, anywhere from like 1990 to 2000 and I do believe 2007. Anywhere from 1990 to 2007, the school shootings was a mass pandemic going around in the academic world. College? You don't see bullying in college. You see fucking sorority hazings, frat hazings and shit. That's fucking natural. That's okay, man. Cause if you're a fucking senior in college, you don't have to go through all that shit. I mean, you don't even have to go through all that shit. It's all fucking easy sailings dealing with people in, you know, your senior year of college. But bullying is unjustified. It goes against the Constitution of safety. So how about we just put a permanent end to the bullying in schools? And I haven't heard of one fucking mass school shooting from 2008 and 2009 up until now. There hasn't been a school shooting in 20 fucking years. That's 20 years since, or scratch that, 40 years. The bullying in 1980, the bullying in 2006. I'm like talking like from like 1980 to 2009. That's a large fucking era of bullying and school shootings going on. And let's not forget the school stabbings. The school stabbings that's been going on. Oh boy. You are in for a real doozy when I say this. You know? like, you got like school stabbers, school shooters, school whatever equivalent a bait, like you got school melee clubbers and shit, you know, kids who bring like baseball bats or whatever blunt force instrument, like you have like a lot of kids that have built like gangs spanning back when they were in school, you know, to fucking protect each other from getting fucking bullied and shit, you know. You got like kids that are getting bullied in school and shit, like that shit you gotta understand, dude. Like a lot of bullied kids lose his fucking brain cells because why? They got bullied and they snapped and took matters into their own hands. The moral of the story is never allow kids to get bullied in school. And the fucking district governors that are in charge of the schooling districts should have, you know, been, you know, punished for their abhorred neglect.
What?
You know, I mean, we don't have, you know, schools taking care of I mean, we got like school shooters going around being like, wah, wah. What happened to our teachers? Like, really? You wanna know what happened to them? They are no longer allowed to be in charge of kids.
See anything you like?
I mean, you got kids being bullied in school and like, you can't even allow kids to be treated with the respect they deserve. I mean, look at all the kids that get bullied in school.
Hey, holla at me, y'all. Peace.
Like, what the fuck happened where we have, you know, kids, you know, going around, you know, getting bullied and shit? Like, no. You're supposed to protect kids from getting bullied. Like, You have kids getting bullied in school. Like, what the fuck is that shit? Letting kids get bullied in school. What the fuck is wrong with you? You have kids. You have a lot of kids getting bullied in school. Like you think it's any of your damn business to fucking scald the fucking kids that are getting bullied? Newsflash. If you had taken it into your own hands and not let them take it into their own hands, shit wouldn't be bad. Like, who are you to decide which amount of kids get to take shit into their own hands? Like, who do you think you are allowing kids to get bullied in school and you do absolutely nothing? Idly by and let kids get bullied. Or, you know, I mean, you can't allow kids to get bullied in school.
I'll be here if you really need me. There you are, go crazy.
Like, bruh. I mean, I see a lot of kids get bullied. I've got bullied in school. I mean, you can't go around acting like, oh, kids getting bullied in school is nothing at all.
It feels like this shift is never going to end.
I mean, you have like one job as a fucking school teacher, and I'm sick and tired of school teachers not giving a damn about their damn jobs.
I wouldn't wear most of this myself, I have to admit.
But I gotta say, it's really stupid how, oh, wah. I don't hear no crying once schools stop allowing those damn lazy ass teachers and lazy ass principals to be allowed to have a fucking job. I mean, there's like tons of schools that you could go to. Like, a lot of schools. I mean, you're not to be allowing kids to get bullied in school and shit. Like, that's why we have gang violence. 'Cause once a bullied kid turns into a thug and a gangbanger, like, I think it's time that school officials get held accountable, and I mean held accountable for their own actions or lack thereof. Like, what the fuck is the fucking parents paying you, the school district officials, for? Sure as in shit not paying you to fucking sit on your fucking ass and do nothing while the kids get fucking bullied.
Hope you find it, I guess. All yours.
I mean, all the kids want is, you know, fair fucking treatment.
Okay, we're all done, I think.
Like, we can't have, you know, teachers being allowed to keep their damn jobs, 'cause it is too fucking hard to do your fucking job. And you wonder why kids blame the damn schools. It is not a damn kid's responsibility to go through all that bullshit, dude. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You should really give more of a shit about how kids are treated in school. You shouldn't give a shit about the paycheck as a teacher. If I was a fucking school teacher, I'm like, oh fuck no, you ain't bullying no kid. 5 months suspension. No fucking grade. You fucking pop off and run your mouth off and bully and harass and torment and torture a fucking kid who's possibly slightly younger than you, and you're going to the same school as him or her. Bam! Banned for 5 fucking months with no grade. You don't even get to fucking graduate with your fucking peers or anyone who's of the same peer age or peer group age as you. I understand school shooters. I understand why they're so mad and angry and pissed, dude. I got bullied in school. There were times when I wanted to, you know, lash out to the sheer extremes. Like, bruh, I understand what it means to be bullied. I was bullied in school as well. Like, bruh, all kids need is somebody to protect them from the bullies. And even the fucking miserable ratty ass teachers. All these ratty ass teachers, all of these ratty ass teachers don't give a damn about teaching the kids. They're just there to fucking collect a fucking paycheck for all I fucking care. And I don't give a fuck if a teacher gets fired or not. You don't want to handle the bullying situation? You don't want to do none like that? Then you fucking deserve what you have coming to you. You know? You deserve to get fired as a teacher. You were not to be there to fucking collect a paycheck. Do your job as a teacher and protect your kids from bullying each other. You got no right going there and collecting a fucking paycheck. Like if you want to fucking go somewhere and collect a fucking paycheck, go to the fucking bank, you dumbass. But if you're a fucking school teacher, do your fucking job. No more collecting paychecks from being a fucking teacher. You want to get a bonus? Fucking earn it! By putting a permanent end to fucking bullying. I'm not gonna don't ever get me started on that shit, dude. Honestly.
And that is why you never talk unkindly to strangers, my friend.
You don't treat your students unkindly. Like, treat your kids kindly. You are to treat them kindly and with respect. And that's why I sympathize. I sympathize with school shooters. I sympathize with them. Getting bullied is not fun. Like, it's not fun to get bullied in school. School teachers and school principals and school officials that allow kids to get bullied don't deserve forgiveness. Period. The hundreds by the thousands of the kids that were bullied in school that got killed by the two kids back in 1990 in Columbine High. Their deaths, the blood of the kids is on the hands of the teachers and of the principal and of the vice principal and everybody else in between.